Are you guys ready for part 2? Because still me, same day, still tired, same thing. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, put a nice comment down below. Keep watching our videos. Head to Jace's Elemental Dragon. We're the Elemental Dragons. Share this video to any of your friends online, personally. Don't care. And just spread the news about us, because everybody deserves to listen about our videos. And if you need to catch up, this is just part 2, and this girl has the, I don't know, something. She's diagnosed with something, or she's afraid of things weird, but she almost got kidnapped by a weird, which I think that could be one of the reasons why. And her brothers are controlling. She likes the guy. They're controlling on him. Very pressure putting, and yeah, so far that's where we're at, and we're just gonna watch the rest of it, I guess. Get where we're at. I think we're here. Where's this? Nope. This? Nope, right there. We're here, I think. I don't know.
Alone. I was so mad. They tried to assure me that they were just being big brothers, and this was all normal. Yeah, well, tell that to Matthew. He avoided me all day and didn't respond to any of my texts. I didn't see him at lunch that day either. I was crying in the ladies' room when I heard a knock at the door asking if I was okay. It was Ryan. He said, "Is there anything I can do?" I told him he had done more than enough by ruining my chances with my first date. I was also silent the entire drive home from school. They bought me flowers and chocolates, trying to show me I didn't need a boyfriend since I had such great brothers. I yelled at them, saying how I wasn't going to be their baby sister forever, before locking myself in my room. A few hours later, someone knocked on my door and I walked over to shout at them to go away. When I opened it, it was Matthew. I'd been crying all day, and now I looked like a mix between a raccoon and the girl from The Ring. I covered my face and told him not to look at me right now. He gently took my hands away and said, "I don't care about all that. Listen, your brothers found me and apologized for ruining the day, and wanted to make it up to us by letting us go on a real date. My brothers were actually really sweet about it. Joe even helped me pick out an outfit and did my makeup." Matthew's jaw dropped when he came to pick me up. He said, "Oh, wow, Maggie, you look gorgeous." Of course they came with us to dinner and taught Matthew how to scan the room for any bearded men and shield the lady till she was safely seated at her table. But thankfully, they sat a few tables away. Baby steps. After a year of dating, my brothers really started to trust him more. I would even say they became friends. They constantly made jokes about how he better not grow facial hair now that he was a man, and never to mess with my sister or else. It really did all seem like jokes until the day he came back from summer break. When he showed up at my house after his 2-month family vacation in Europe, he brought a lot more surprises than a postcard. He walked in, sporting a scruffy beard, and I immediately screamed, "Ah! Help! Derek!" Derek rushed in and started screaming at Matthew. "What were you thinking? We told you never to pull stuff like this." Matthew kept insisting that he thought it was just a joke because of a problem I had as a kid. He thought I would have grown out of it by now. That was it. Matthew was lucky my other brothers arrived when they did to hold Derek back. Ryan shouted at him to not come back till he had shaved again. He came back with a clean face a few hours later.
Feel the flavor.
Nice green eyelashes.
Like him.
Hours later, to apologize and talk
Power
about it.
of-
My brothers reluctantly let us talk alone. Matthew said sorry and explained he thought I would find it attractive, and he didn't mean to scare me. I forgave him, but I could tell my brothers were happy with him anymore. After Matthew left, they argued I should break up with him because he knew what he was doing. I kept trying to tell them it was all a misunderstanding, but I could tell something was up between us, and he was different now. He started making a lot of mean jokes about me. One day, I asked him if he wanted to go out to eat, and he said, "Are you sure? You're not going to cry like a baby if the waiter has a mustache?" I said, "Why are you acting this way? Come on, be nice." He raised his voice and said, "I am being nice, putting up with your stupid condition. It's pretty hard not to have a normal girlfriend and do normal things because you have a freak out wherever we go." I was really upset and went home crying. When my brothers tried to ask me what was wrong, I
Back
said
from
I had
both.
just seen a bearded man on my way home and gotten scared. Ryan came to check up on me and said, "Well, Matthew should have at least walked you home." I told him that Matthew wasn't my keeper. Nobody was. I decided to really push my boundaries one day. I decided I would surprise Matthew by going to the homecoming dance. I knew he was going alone because I avoided places with too many people. I only told Ryan about my plan. He kept begging me to let him come, but I insisted I needed to do this on my own, and he had to promise not to tell the others. He reluctantly agreed, but said I needed to check in every 15 minutes. I promised I would keep in touch as he dropped me off at the dance. I was trying really hard not to find anyone with a beard in the crowd. But then at one point, I caught a glimpse of a guy with some facial hair, and I screamed and knocked over the huge punch bowl. All eyes were on me. That's when I found him. Matthew asked in disbelief, "What are you doing here, Maggie?" His jaw was wide open in shock, and his arms were around another girl. The girl leaned closer to him and asked, "You know this weirdo, babe?" I ran out of the gym and into the hall, furious. Matthew came out and ran over to me. He wasn't trying to apologize, though. He was angry with me. I cried, You're cheating on me!" He started rolling his eyes and shouting, "This is all your fault, you know? It's really hard to date you, and I do my best. Seriously, if you break up with me, you won't find anyone who cares about you as much as me." His face turned white when he heard Derek say, "Oh, buddy, she already has 3 men that care about her more than anything." All 3 of my brothers emerged from the hallway. This time, no one stopped Derek as he chased him screaming down the hallway. Joe and Ryan rushed over to make sure I was okay. I asked, "How did you know I was in trouble?" Ryan winked and said, "I didn't hear from you every 15 minutes. Needless to say, Matthew and I didn't work out. But that didn't stop me from trying to get better. With my brothers by my side to support me, I knew anything was possible. I started going to therapy, and I made a lot of progress. In fact, I persuaded my brothers to let me go to a college out of town. My favorite moment ever was when I came back home and my macho brother Derek met my new boyfriend with tears in his eyes. He has a beard and everything. We all hang out every weekend, and I couldn't be luckier."
That seemed like a good life. I'm gonna do some more videos. I might need to pause before. Yep, the next one just went over to grandma. Sorry, guys. Just gonna pause and add. That didn't work actually.
I
Anyway,
can't believe I agreed to do this. Oh, come on. Don't be a cow.
same as the other videos. Like the button, hit subscribe, put a nice comment below. Share this to everybody you know. Go to Jay's channel, Elemental Dragon. We are the Elemental Dragons. Continue watching our videos because we're gonna post some future videos. Definitely MSA ones. I really like them. And out.